Hi, this is Toma, and today I would like to show you how to resurface, how to fix your headlight that has fogged up cheaply. Uh, there are multiple ways to do this. You can buy a kit with all kind of sandpaper, a clear coat, all the fancy stuff for like 20 bucks. You can get a buffer, you can do all kind of stuff. I don't like that. We're gonna do something different. I use this on multiple surfaces. This is how I do it. I don't take any, I'm not suggesting anybody to do this because you can actually damage your headlight with this method, but you can also fix it cheaply if you know what you're doing. And you can use this method on all kind of surfaces, all kind of plastic surfaces. So that's the key. You have to make sure you have a headlight with that is plastic, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Hopefully, the whole process. Alright, so what you need: sandpaper. I have a 220, I have a 400, I have acetone, and a dirty paper towel, and then I have a clean one. That's pretty much it. This is a 2006 Toyota 4Runner. The headlight is not that horrible, so I don't think I'm gonna do the 220 on this one if the situation is really bad. In your case, you might want to do a 220. I'm just gonna go with the 400, and I'm gonna get this thing sanded. You can, if you wanted to do it nicely, you could tape all this around so you don't scratch anything, but I'm not worried about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dry sand it with a 400 sandpaper lightly. You don't want to push it too much, just light sanding. You can, if you wanted to, you can wet sand it, but I don't wet sand it because it takes time to get it dry. You want to make sure that you remove all the big scratches and dents and everything. If you are not sure that you have done enough, you wipe it off with the dirty paper towel. There's still a spot here. You can change direction of sanding so you can see if you have done enough. You continue to decrease the pressure on the paper so you don't cut that deep. All right. So that's pretty much it as far as sanding goes. Dirty. Wipe it off. Looks kind of bad right now. we're gonna fix that. So you take the acetone, and I can't really tell you how much you have to apply. You just have to try it a few times, screw it up a few times, and then you will know the next time. I don't know, it's about a tablespoon. You put it on this, and then I'm just gonna do it first probably, so you see the result, and I'm gonna explain exactly what I did and how and why. Maybe one more. There you go. So the basic idea behind this is the following. You take the big scratches off with a sandpaper, and then you know, the sandpaper basically cuts into the plastic, and that's why it fogs up even more probably. And then what you do, you take acetone and dissolve the plastic, the surface. So instead of having sharp edges, grooves, and all kind of stuff, you dissolve those edges, and it's gonna be nice and smooth. So when you overall, you know, those sharp edges that you take off with the acetone causes this foggy looking thing that's gonna disappear. So that's what it looks like right now, and this is the old one. You can see it's not great. Yesterday I did my Toyota Corolla. It was pretty bad. My wife always told me that she wasn't really sure ever if the headlight was on, and now it looks like that. So the key thing when you do this, it's really hard to explain. You have to get it. You have to try it a few times. You put acetone on the clean paper towel, just enough that it doesn't, you know, drip or anything. You don't want to really get it soaked, but you need some. And then you start wiping the surface. You only do it in one direction. You don't push it. You don't ever push it, because if you push it too hard, then it's gonna really take a lot of plastic off. This is the actual plastic dissolved. So you just lightly, you know, wipe it, and you go all the way. If you don't like the result, you saw that I probably pushed it too hard the first time, the first pass. So I started wiping it off this way, and then I did it again this way. So if you screw it up, no problem. If you screw it up real bad, no problem. You will just sand it again and then restart the process. This plastic is kind of thick, so you can do it several rounds. That's how I do things. Cheap. I hope you find this useful. Good luck.